Everything in my life is a blessing. I see it as a blessing, good or bad. I know things happen for a reason. So I am
مع صاحبي قلشان والوضع كان خليها بس بنية قابلت جنوبية جميلة 100% شو القوية ما بتعرف عنصرية تعرف جا عليها قام قدر ري اسمها فنلانة.
Hey everyone, it's Martha Mashak, Miss Independent, and I am back.
My name is Fla Ba 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 Wa Ba Jabba Nunga. I'm back.
To my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So today's video, I'm going to be talking about living alone, being independent, feeling isolated, and overall mental health. Yeah, I'm going to be pretty much sharing my experience, and let's get it. First and foremost, being independent.
Queen, yes, queen, yes, queen! Yeah!
Being independent is something that I've always wanted since I was 16, 17. I remember going into the living room and telling my dad that I'm like, Baba, I want my own place.
Oh!
My dad, being the humble soul that he is, he literally looked at me
Okay.
and said, he goes, why? Where you gonna live and all that stuff, how you gonna afford it? Me being the naive person that I was back then, I thought like having your own place is that easy. Literally you can get it like that. At the time, I was working, but it was more so like, it wasn't a solid financial job that I was doing. It's more so volunteer work in between here and there, so I didn't really earn that much from it. And my dad just looked at me like, I think he said something like, go and ask your mom or go tell your mom. That's what they always do. Mom and dad, they literally pass it back and forth, back and forth. You ask this one, they say go ask this one. You ask that one, they say go ask that one. My parents are a whole mood, honestly. But yeah, I told him that and he just shrugged it off like whatever. 5 years later, look at me now.
Look at me now. Look at me now. Oh.
Now I've got my own place. I'm so happy, I'm so blessed, and I feel so grateful that, you know, it came to pass for me, because it's something that I really wanted, and I wanted it for the longest time, and I've been working towards it. So yeah, it gives me great joy and happiness that I am here where I want to be, and I'm so proud of myself. And yeah, so that is the independent part of it, and I've really got my independence more than anything now, you know, just paying my own bills, cooking for myself, cleaning and all that stuff, making sure all the things are in place and things are done on time and all that stuff. So it's a blessing in itself for me, and I am so happy. And the thing that comes with being independent and living alone is the next thing that I wanted to talk about. When I moved into my apartment, I was so happy and overwhelmed and just full of joy. I will insert the clip somewhere here or on the next thing. Officially moved out. Miss Independent. I've been living in this apartment for 6 months. And yeah, so it's been a year now since I've been living alone. Some days are good, some days I just feel so isolated and so trapped, especially with this COVID thing now. It's very restrictive. You can't really go here and there and whatnot. My family, they all live like about an hour away from me, and it's hard to go and see them whenever I want now that with COVID. So I feel so isolated sometimes, but what I do is I work, I pick up extra shifts at work and just try and get my head out of that state and whatnot, and just try and keep myself busy, keep myself going, so I don't get into that depressive state of mind, which I know it's very easy to fall into that, and so it's very important to protect oneself from all of that.
Period.
Yeah, so mental health is very, very important, especially if you are living alone and in your own space all the time, when it's just you and your thoughts 24/7, Monday to Sunday. Literally, it's mind-blowing. So yeah, with mental health, I feel like I've got a pretty good hold on mine because I am a nursing student, so I did cover a mental health course, and I know how to deal with it and how to cope with it and how to address it. So that in itself has been a blessing for me, just having that background information and knowing about it. It's been amazing. So yeah, with my mental health, when I find myself thinking too much, or when I find myself dwelling in my thoughts and feeling low and whatnot, and things are not going my way, I try and snap out of it by going out for a walk, calling my family, talking to my mom, talking to my siblings. It really helps, and I'm able to move past that quickly. I know it's not that easy for others, but that's my coping mechanism for it, because my understanding of mental health, it's always better to speak up about something than bottle it in, because the more you bottle it in and let it build up, the worse it gets, and it just blows up in your face. So for me, talking to my family, it really helps, and addressing what it is and not covering it up, it helps as well. So another thing that's helped me get through it is music and dancing. I love music and I love dancing for fun. I'll probably insert a dance, being silly, goofy and all that stuff somewhere down here or on the next slide. Music gets me through everything, literally. If I am sad, if I am happy, if I'm feeling depressed or whatnot, I'll just play a song and boom, my mood is literally up. And yeah, so music really plays a huge part in my process of adapting, you know. And yeah, so definitely music helps me get through this feeling isolated and whatnot. And yeah, that's been my journey so far with being independent, living alone, feeling isolated, and mental health. Really summing it up, it's been a blessing in itself. It's had its highs and lows, and it really balances out. So I'm really not upset about it. So how could I be? Everything in my life is a blessing. I say it as a blessing, good or bad. I know things happen for a reason, so I am more than happy to embrace them all, because there's a light at the end of every tunnel. I know everybody knows that saying, and that saying is so 100%, because I've been through my fair share of challenges in life, and I know that let's get out of it. So that's why the saying that there's a light at the end of every tunnel is so real and so 100%, and I cannot stress this enough. If you are feeling like you're in a place right now where you are so down and whatnot, just know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and you will make it through, and better things are coming. By God's grace, of course, always by God's grace. So yeah, that's another thing that's helped me get through my stuff in life. I know people don't talk about it much, but when you have faith in God and you leave everything up to Him, you are prayerful and believing that things can change, it can literally change your life. I am more than ever blessed, and more than happy to share my experiences with you guys. I've got so many more videos coming out and I plan to get them out in time, with due time and whatnot. So yeah, stay tuned everyone, and yeah, there's not much really to say. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. Please feel free to like, comment, share and subscribe, and I will catch everyone on my next video. Thank you.
مع صاحبي قلشان والوضع كان خليها بدبنية قابلت جنوبية جميلة 100% شلقاوية ما بتعرف عنصرية لا عرفت عليها قام قدر اسمها فنانة